guess matches your card.
Draw something.
Just start with Anna.
So yeah, you say what it is, and then we go through this.
Did you draw? Oh, you did.
So that's the starting point. Is cat burglar first picture.
Oh, right. Then I.
So let's go to the next one. So what's the guess?
Kitten rope.
Sorry, kitten. So that very
Can.
well-known phrase, kitten rope.
I think so, yeah. Draw that, yeah.
This one.
It's usually not good to do that when someone is in Riichi because you give them another Dora, but okay.
Cat knot. Hangman's noose.
Me?
Yep. Chi.
Okay, never mind. So the final, so you don't get a point for the final matching your original drawing, your original word, but you can appoint 1 point to your favourite picture and your favourite clue.
It's very well known saying.
It says it everywhere. So
Thought it's your win when you did that sound.
No.
Favourite picture and favourite. And then go around. Jeannie.
This was
Emily.
It's not 7p, yeah?
And then white, the and spear. It's the most popular thing in Hawaii is to eat and spear.
5S.
How do you do the other kind?
いらない。
Yeah.
日
Just
本
making.
日本語で話してください。
ちゃんと見ろよ。
ちゃんと見てます。
Yeah, that's what Country, sun and boat.
あ、ロン。勝ちました。
Oh my god, this will be insane. Wait, give me a second. 1 Dora, 2 Dora.
It's sad because I put myself
Dora.
in 10
Dora San.
1、2、3、ドラさん、
Riichi.
リチ。
Do you have anything else? You don't know Pinfu, it's bad shape, okay? No.
そう、7700。
7,700. Yeah.
7700。
No, because it's closed, so it's 8,000.
あ、マンガン。
Yeah, Mangan, yeah, 8,000.
8000。お願いします。
It's a shame because I put myself in 10 as a result of that.
Yeah, that would usually be worth it, but the one issue is that
日本語だけ話します。
but because you've done Khan, that gives them more Doras, so her hand will probably be quite expensive because of that. Khan is pretty bad when someone is in Riichi most of the time.
And it brought me closer to 10.
But was the draw good? The draw you got?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
But, just so happened that the one I had to throw out to put myself in 10.
I was already in Tempai also, but I had only had to drop safe tiles. If I had to drop something dangerous, I would have to think. But I was in Tempai for Mangan as well, like 5,000, so it was worth for me to like push. But it's worth to push a Tempai for 8,000 usually. But I was waiting on 1/4 of Isuso, 1/4 of Bamboo, but I did not get it.
One thing I try to do when I'm in the sunset, if I've got one tile that is obviously rubbish but also dangerous,
You can just fold unless you think you've got enough. If your Ishanten is very good, like you have a very wide Ishanten where many things you draw will advance your hand, maybe you can push and it also has value. But if you either don't have value or your Ishanten has very few good draws, then you should usually just fold if you draw something dangerous. If you are in Tempai, it's usually worth to push statistically. It's usually not worth folding when you are in Tempai already, most of the time. But yeah, again, it depends, because if your Tempai is like only 1,000, maybe consider fold.
Yeah, I think I had a situation last week where I discarded a tile that put me into 10 and it caused me to deal into someone else's And
Often pushing one tile for Tempai is usually the correct play, but it slightly varies. I counted wrong. But yeah, most of the time pushing one tile for Tempai is fine, unless it's an extremely dangerous tile and your Tempai has very low value. Like if you are discarding a 5 and you don't see a 2 or an 8 in their discards, it's usually not worth to push that for Tempai. 7. 9, sorry.
yes, it is. So
Take that, yeah. No, that way, other way. Yep. No, I'm just doing it for Emily. 'Cause
ありがとう。
It's like you do it here with film mountains.
6 M, yeah. Roman. Oh, this is South Free, yeah? Yeah, South Free. Oh, wow.
How well is everybody doing? I can't immediately scan
What?
who is ahead.
You are first by far.
Okay.
yeah.
So make a,
You are 25, 26, 27. I'm like 21.
Okay, right. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
No.
so normally, like when you approach small maps, if you're ahead, you probably think about playing defensively. But if you're behind, so things like going big, kind of.
Yeah, I think now's not the time for defensively because I'm.
No, you are either second or third.
Yeah, so
I think
私一番下でしょ。
I'm last.
私じゃなかった。あ、そう。
I am last. Not by a lot, but I am last. I have to fight to not be last. Okay.
Yeah, I think Emily's a little bit ahead of.
Emily is third. I think you are second. And Rowan is
3
first.
位何チーム4位 ?3 位
Yes.
3位
4位。3着、4着。
3着 ?3 着。
Okay.
3着、4着。
Been getting some pretty bad throws.
So shall I do the next one, Cobra 4 as a series, or do you want to try something completely different, a bit thinky? A bit thinky.
Oh, that's weird, Anna.
I'll get one of these board games and a few rules. Yeah. Okay.
Emily,
So I watched it. It means you've been a bad person.
Tom,
Have you ever watched BoJack Horseman?
Red looks like.
what's that? Sorry.
It's a TV
Oh,
show.
Call, draw.
I'll help you with setup and explanation because it's easier than reading it. Okay, so you've got decisions to make. First one is what side of the board you want. They're both exactly the same except one
じゃあ、
is
なんか話さないと。
Chinese, Japanese characters.
話のレンジ。
Pawn.
そう
Pawn.
Then who's going to
I didn't say it wrong. Sorry.
dragons? Gold dragons.
No.
So you take black dragons, you take gold dragons, you put them on your home line, and you
Hizashi.
yeah, and the colour of
Your
the
main
Hizashiっていうの
the
違う。
colour of the tile.
描くない。
ない
合ってる。
合ってる？
合ってる。
間違ってない。はい。じゃあどうしよ
I'll give you the time.
日差しにこ
日
う、日光ともいう。ドライ5万、ウーマン。ドラがウーマン。
turns, you make one move at a time. You move one piece in a straight line only. Straight line vertically or diagonally.
じゃあこれ
Forwards only.
チン。
Never sideways, never backwards. There is many
I'm sorry.
spaces in front of you. You're trying to get one of your pieces to your opponent's home line.
日差
When you get one of
し
your pieces to your opponent's home line, put a crown on that piece, and then you reset back exactly to this. And you do it again. And the first 5. I've got one more very important rule which I haven't told you because we're going to do a demonstration. You're going to do a demonstration and we'll step in the extra rule. So you've got the final
Emily?
So who's going to go first and show this? Yeah. So you say the name of the country you land on.
いらない。いらない。
And where
なんていうの
you
日本人は。いらないとか言わないの。まあじゃあ、
いる、いる。
言ういらない。いらない以外
でもいらん
他の何か
言わないよ。読まれるから。読まれるから言わない。
あそうまあ、本当の麻雀の試合、ゲームは誰も何も言わない。本気だったら。
まあまあまあ。たまに煽る人もいますので、煽りってわかります？
わかります。煽り、何
It's like when you are boasting and trying to annoy someone, you call it aori in
煽
Japanese.
り
Yeah, when somebody wins, they would like sing a song or like make fun of it. Have you drawn?
いや、これ難し
If you've drawn, can you show the tile you've drawn?
い。いや、しないしない。まだし
if
ない
you。if
これ、これ、チ
you've
ーカ
got a
ード。
blue open like that, and lands on a blue, then
Yeah.
yeah, you're in like blue.
Okay.
So we're on pink.
あーはい、じゃあ、これ。ポン何ない。
なんもない。
なんもない。なんもない。よかった。よかったです。綺麗な日本語
This
勉
is
強
obviously going to move,
し
but
た
I'm
学
going
び
to
た
show
い。
you that you need to.
私の日本語全然綺麗じゃないから。
うん。まあ、
でも綺麗な日本語。
聞いてれば聞くほど
It was.
複雑でしょ。
うまくなるはずです。
And then
うまくなる
うまくなる。
あ、うまくなる。
everyone goes.
な
Everyone
んか
goes.
綺麗な日本語をたくさん言えないとでしょ、いろいろ。
It's very.
うん。どうかな。なん
Very,
か、
very. Yeah.
あんまり通じない日本語話しても、
The designer you think is someone screwed with Japanese
Then
design called Kamisado. It's a bloke called Pete.
わからない。
Lovely, it's a lovely colour. Oh, fantastic. So Pete, just keep the burly games. Kamisado.
わからない。
One important rule for you.
どうしよ
Come out here and say blue, and blue comes out here and says pink. Pink cannot move. Can't go sideways. Can't go backwards. Loses pink's turn.
う。エミリ
No, not
It
まだ
says blue
Mother.
because he's
まだ
set
で
on
す
that。tile.
まだ
No,
で
it's
す。
So
はい。
blue can move. We go there and say
あ、こ
pink.
れ。
Pink says can't move. Versus tears, and you come in here. So don't do that. Yeah.
わからない。どうすればいい
No, you
こ
can't jump.
れじゃない。
No jumping, no pushing, no
Pawn.
shoving, no
Okay.
biting, no biting, no gouging. Yeah. You go forwards and diagonally. Never sideways, never backwards. As many of those few spaces are as available.
Oh, not the witch. Oh, sorry.
None.
In a double block.
This
That
one.
hasn't checked because.
じゃあ、 エミリー
Very
が
nice, very nice.
So
So all you have to do is choose who goes first, and then
Shinasai.
whoever wins the crown, they go first this time.
いや
Sounds good.
ーこれかこれわからない。あ、そうそう、これこれ。チはいできましたさっさと早く
Emily,
エミリー、何いらない。
Okay, number one.
そう、麻雀打つさす。
打つ。
麻雀打つ。どこの子
your move.
Sumo. So it's 500, 1,000 because it's Dora Yakuhai. So 1,000 from dealer, 500 from non-dealer.
Go ahead.
So
Go
this
ahead,
is
please.
500. So
Yeah. Okay. Now it's all last. We should count points technically. So I've got 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, 2,500 with
5,000, 10,000.
I have 23,500. How about you?
あ、もう終わり
No, it's all last, so you have to count point before that.
30,000, 31,000. So
How much do you
I
have?
then-
There's one more. There's one more. It's
hi.
24,
エミ
400.
リーは一番下でしょ
No, I'm last, but it's not over. We have one more.
Hi.
Yeah, but
Is that 10,000?
wait,
こんな
1,000, 2,500.
So I make mine. It's
23,500. Okay, let's play the last one. 23,500. You've got 24,400. Okay. How much do you have?
I think 44.
Okay, you?
31,000.
Six. Okay, so second, first, I'm last, and Emily's third, but it's close. So yeah, so now we go into the last one game, the last round.
So why did we count there?
So everybody knows their condition, know how hard, how much points they have to get to overtake the next person. That's the point. Because in game, no, it's hard to remember all of it, right? So it's usually in Japan, the manners is like people count before the last round, but until that they don't count to tell others how much they have. If you want to track it yourself, you can try, but it's hard.
It's kind of when you're playing in person. If you're playing on the computer, it will give you the number.
Yeah. Some automatic mahjong tables also would give you the number, but
You put the stick in and then it counts.
Oh yeah, they've got RFID or whatever. What time is it now? Is there a clock?
I think it's
My watch is busted. So I have to put
it is 8, 12, 20, 2012.
Okay, let's.
Yeah.
If we play reasonably fast, I could get through the second one.
Sure. I mean, yeah, I want to play fast.
Yeah,
can.
same here. Yeah, it's my default to play fast because part of the fun is making decisions quickly.
Yeah, because if you don't have you can debate about one thing for like 10 minutes, but if you do that, then nobody will make any mistakes. It's a bit boring.
Yeah, I've made some allowances for beginners.
じゃあ
but,
誰が一番ね誰か Ron
Wrong, yeah.
Oh dear. I'd make some allowances for beginners, but I think it's kind of it's in case somebody wants to play at full speed. I don't see it as terribly courteous to be dithery.
I feel like manners are usually like once or twice per game. You can think for like 30
Oh
seconds.
yeah, I mean when it's a really complex mathematical decision, but taking 1 minute over every turn, I find that a bit discourteous.
Yeah, no, I don't like it either. I agree.
So Emily D there. So
Yeah, Emily, can you roll the dice? 11.
So opposite. I mean, yeah, I'm sure even the best of people have times where they have struggling to work out if something will put them in tempo or not.
I mean, usually in Tempai it's already pretty easy, but before Tempai it gets a lot harder if you're trying to figure out what is the optimal discard that gives you the widest Ishanten, so the most chances to get into Tempai. In Tempai is one of the easier things, but before that it's a bit...
Yeah, there's a few situations where you take ages to make a decision.
Also, if you've got like a full flash, like Chinitsu, it's what it's called, then it becomes harder to like parse all of the weights that you have. That's another issue. Parsing the weights is quite hard sometimes. Like you can have there are 6 and there are 6 sides with weights.
If you play in person, if you play on computer, it tells you the way.
Yeah, but that's unless you get into the highest rank, then I don't tell you anymore. It tells you the ranks if you're not at the highest rank.
Yeah, there's copyright thing, I think that's...
Okay.
じゃあ、いきます。
Discard?
じゃあ何捨てる？それとも日
捨
本語
てる、切るでもどっちでもいいよ。
切ります。
どっちでもいいよ。
何か切ります。切ります。丁寧な日本語。切ります。丁寧な日本語ですかこれ？
まあどうかな。捨てますの方が。
捨てます。
で
もますだから。
ます。
捨てるとか捨てるより。
Yeah, but Kiru, because you say to cut, it sounds violent. If you want to be very polite, you would say Suteru, because it's to throw sounds less aggressive.
女の子っぽい。
女の子じゃなくても、捨てますの方が。
捨てます。じゃあ他のなんか言える方法ありますか？
切ります、捨てます。それ以
他のは
わからない。それ以外はわからない。
なんか面白い。切ります。次は他のなんか違うのか言わない。
How much? You were 24, 24,400.
24,400。
こちらは23,500?
靴しかない。捨てます。捨てますんで。捨てますんで。ありますか？
ない。
ないの？じゃあ捨てます。にゃ。それは言えますか？
にゃと言った時点でマスは使わない。
じゃあ何？
捨てにゃ。
捨てにゃ？
捨てるにゃ。
捨てにゃ？それ絶対変な日本語。切るにゃ？
まあ、
切るにゃ？言えるのかな？
言えるには言えるんですけど、通じるかどうか。
これ何？吐
く。Yes. That's 吐く。Indeed.
じゃあ、はいの名前とか、名前じゃなくて、はいの名前？いや、はいの。
わかる？はいのな。
でも名前って言わないでしょ？はいの名前をする人の名前でしょ？
はいの種類。
はいの種類？
種類。
種類わかる。
タイプ。
でも、はいの名乗り？
名乗り No. Because the pieces, the tiles, they don't introduce themselves.
じゃあ、 はいの言い方。Yeah.
You don't actually have to. It's a quiz where you don't actually have to know the answers.
It's like voltage, right? Do you know voltage?
I do know all of those. It's not like all of those. No, it's all the answers are numbers.
I love the conversation.
So if you haven't got a clue,
Ooh.
Emily.
どうしよう。どうしよう。わからない
俺聞
です
くなよ。
よ。どうしよう。じゃあこれいらない。いらないです。
with an actual sort of board.
リ
嫌だ。なんで。いや、それは禁止です。
Well, Century Spice Road plays fine, so that would be my.
チー。お
あ、一発なしってこと。
一発消しという
消し。
消す。
あ、そこ。そこじゃない。そこ。
Oh,
右。
yes, the right. Have you discarded, yeah? Graham, have you drawn?
I'm still deciding.
Whether to call or draw? Okay. Emily?
そこリッチもあったし、わからない。いや、巻きたくないけど、でも、どうしよう。これ。
Run.
How much?
Nothing at all.
Oh, no. You do have Tanya or Dora. Okay, I'm not last. Let's go. You are she, Emily will be last.
あ、負けました。もう。
Well,
This
at
is
least I was a long way from
You get my stick and you also get so Dora. Do you have another Dora? No. Dora, Tanya, oh, that's 3,900 with an open. No. Yeah, 3,900 in an open hand. So you give 3,900. So 4,000, give 100 back. Yeah.
That's a classic example of if you're near the end of the game and you're ahead, either fold or just win with the rubbish hand.
This is not a rubbish hand. 3,900 is higher than the average open hand win. For Riichi, it would be rubbish, but for open hand, 3,900 is pretty high because you have two Doras, because I gave you one. But I had to Riichi to try because I had like one Dora, and if I get a Riichi win, I get 2,600, which is enough to get out of last place. So I had to like Riichi. Because I was waiting on Chun and 6P, so but only on Chun can I win without Riichi, because otherwise I
Shall
would
we
keep it down.
do a super fast run so I don't get also like dragons?
What?
はんちゃん。
Yeah, let's play another.
Shoot.
Let's be a little bit faster.
So Han-chan, that's one each. Is there?
Hanchan, no. Hanchan is both his and
Oh, okay.
You mean Tompu?
Tomlinson, yeah.
So,
Yeah, don't.
I mean, depends how fast we are,
sorry,
right?
can you translate for me?
What?
What is it?
What time do you need to leave?
Well, I don't have a fixed time, but I don't. So I might go somewhere on the way home. That's all. Actually, shall I settle my bill before we go any further, Emily?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get lost.
So, were you third, did you say?
Yeah, I was third in the end. I was last. I reached it, but because Rowan wrong Emily, I got third.
Okay, well, I wasn't going to. I doubt I would have made the difference up except with a Yakuman or something, which.
Probably no. You were only like 12. Probably with Haneman Sumo, you were probably going to get first, but. Haneman Sumo is still pretty hard, so...
I had a really awful hand.
Yeah, no. Then it's better to just play defensive and make sure you don't lose seconds.
There's a concept called avoidance. So if you're playing ranked matches on self, for instance, your rank will go down very far if you come fourth. The idea was because sometimes there are people who were in fourth and they were sort of like, oh, I'm never going to win this, I'm just going to give up and rage quit. And they decided they didn't really want people doing that.
But they could just, I don't really like fourth avoidance system. I wish they would just ban people who disconnect and then they would like play with the proper flat UMA like they do in M-League or other systems. I don't really like the fourth avoidance system. But yeah.
Sometimes I disconnect because I've got Wi-Fi problems.
Okay. We need to John. I'm current. Oh wait, we haven't equaled the points. We have to equal the points. Can we? Okay, so let me see. We need 30,000, right? So can I get a 5,000, 5,000, 4,000, 500, 500. Yeah. Okay. Then you should have 25 and 4 thousands and 1 500 and 4 100, right?
1 5,000 and 4.
1 500 and 4 5 100. So yeah. Okay, 500. Wait. 4. Okay, yeah. Then everything. Yeah. Are we missing an 100? Wait. Oh, wait. There was one extra here. Yes. Okay. Yep.
はい、
Okay.
ぴったり。ぴったり。
Let's roll.
完璧。
Yeah. 9. 5. 4. Emily. 5.
5。
9.
じゃあ、まくんさん、はい。はい。はい。おはようございます。日本語今何時ですか？
Sorry. 日本、not 日本語。
いや、だから今この人は日本にいるから。
Yeah, but you said 日本語今何時 which is 日本。
いや、違う、日本語じゃなくて、日本。
I know, but you said.
いや、I said 日本は今何時ですか？日本は。まあ。
If you say so. Okay, Riamping Adora.
日本は今よ。なんで見えない？
Should you not say Riamping?
What?
日本
You say
は
Riamping
今
for the swooping.
That's in Japanese, yeah, Riamping.
4
Ipin, Riamping, Samping, Stooping, Upin, Roping, Cheaping, Popping,
早起きです
Cuping.
か？もくんさん
Cuping.
ここで書いてる人。
日本今は4時26分。
そして私の声聞こえてる。
わかった。
すごい。
そんなにすごくないんですけど。
いやー、すごい。
Okay.
21世紀。
What? Okay.
21世紀。
It's my, I'm dealer.
Yeah, you're doing it.
Yeah. Give me a second.
集中してください。
しようとしてるんですけど、
夜更かしです。夜更かしです。全然寝てないってこと？
夜更かし。
夜更かし全然寝てない。もしかしてずっと将棋やってたんですか？してたんですか？だから寝てないんですか？
一枚引いてください。
ドラは
リャンピン。
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 どうしよう。わからない。難しい。
リャン。
捨てます。丁寧に捨てます。皆さん、日本語上手ですね。いや、皆さんじゃない。エミリとブラッドさんだけ。他のはみんな英語しかできない。いや。でも、ブラッドさんは日本語とっても上手。
いや、今はなんかそんなによく聞こえてんのか、このマイクで。ちょっと微妙なんですけど。
じゃあもっと大声喋ってください。
大声喋られたくないです。
わからない。 聞こえますか？私たちの声聞こえますか？それともなんて言うんでしょう、聞きづらいですか？聞きづらいですか？そう。それが知りたいです。聞きづらいですか？
Another thing you can do on your turn is you can say false.
皆さん、いや、何も書いてないんですけど。その、皆さん
見えないから、見えないから。
あ
じゃあ、ここに置いて。
日本語上手。
これ2人で読める。
まあまあまあ。OK。Scary stuff。
もくんさん来てくれてありがとうございました。まだやり方あまりわかりません。けど、じゃあ、イランバナナ。これ私が今作った。これどうですか？いらないとか。いらないはイランバナナ。
いつか将棋の配信もありますかね？
将棋の配信もそれはもちろん。それは一番やりたいです。どうしよう。
それでもいいです。つけてもつけなくても。
これいらない、いらない、わからない。じゃあ、イランバナナはいらないの。ちょっと待って。なんで？いつか将棋の配信もありますかね？はい、あります。ありますと信じたいです。希望。将棋の配信。
これ。
私のはい、ありがとう。
Yeah, so you can take tablets. It's just because it's kind of thing. Put it on the other side.
でもそっちの日本語、私の日本語よりずっと上手だから。でしょ？ブラッドさんの日本語すごく上手。
10年やってますから。
そう。10年もやってますって。やってる何？日本語の勉強。すごいでしょ。
10年続けてます。
何？
日本語10年続けてます。
日本語10年続けてますって。すごい。漢字は難しい。日本語は。漢字は一番難しい、ね。
読めるけど、あんま書けないですね、いい漢字は。
でも読めるのは素晴らしい。
いや、
羨ましい。
そんなに難しくないって。
難しいよ。たくさんあるから、漢字。何書いてる？ 10 年もやってるのすごいって。もっとさんが言ってる。そう。すごいって言ってる。
そうでしょうか。
そうでしょうか。
めっそう。
いや。どうしよう。わからない。難しい。
そうもない。本。論かと思った。
ポン。どうしよう。イランバナナ。じゃあ私の日本語を英語に翻訳してください。
No。嫌です。
イランバナナ。これ日本人でもわからないでしょ。イランバナナ。
人に言ってる。
いや、イランバナナの意味は、このはいはいらないです。はい、イランバナナ。これがイランバナナ。何？イランバナナ。 おおあ、いや、違う。
違う。
まだ
違うんかい。
まだ何もならない。
違うんかい。ああ
あ、ドラ。
めっち
ドラに
ゃめっちゃ恨めた。
悔しいでしょ。
恨めるときは恨める。
悔しいでしょ。あ、これもいらんバナナ。このマイクはどうかな。よく聞こえるのかな。わからない。いらんバナナ。おお。今日危ないけど、どうしよう。いやー、危ないでしょ。危ない。これな。ちょっとこれ。
ああ、いや。
わ
コンピューターだらい。
そう。わあ、そっか。じゃあどうしよう。じゃあ、お、あ、やっぱり。
わ、遠い遠い。
Graham, your friend.
ああ、
It's
お前。
mangan, isn't it?
It's more than mangan.
Okay.
It's Haneman, I think.
One, two, three, four.
Yeah, it's toy toy. Only two
Okay, so
places.
it's Hanuman. Okay,
Yeah. いや、トイトイドラドラ薬杯ハネマンです。12000。
ハネマン
12000ドラドラ薬杯トイトイ。
絶対なんかイカ様。
イカ様じゃない。
なんかチー
It's not cheating. 12,000.
やだ、なんで私だけこんなひどい目にあって。
無茶するから。
無茶しなかった。まあ、これは危ないでしょ。
そう、サンフロが入ってる以上では安牌しか切らないよ、俺はなら。多分。ちょっともっと守備的な打ち方学ばないと痛い目にを見るよ。
守備的、エミリは守備あまり。あ、でもよく聞こえるでしょ。
まあ、
どうも
結構聞く。
結構聞こえる。
Oh.
守備的の学び方。
守備的な打ち方。
守備的な打ち方学ばない。
学ばないと。
でもそれは大人でしょ。
そう、大人の麻雀学ばないと。
大人の麻雀。
ちょっとずっと子供の麻雀やってて、
私子供の麻雀そう
やっててどうするって聞きたいんですけど、
子供の麻雀
ボロ負けするんだよ。Go Graham, go Graham.
あ、そう、ここで読める。知らなかった。
そう、
あ
Go Graham, go
ー
Graham.
なるほど、ここで読めるの。
You're getting encouragement, Graham. Okay.
あー、ハネマンじゃもう、それ、12000マイナス、今なってる。
Yep.
But non-dealer Hanuman, I suppose.
What?
Non-dealer Hanuman.
そう
Yeah.
12000。やだ、なんでまあ自分が悪いから。どうせ自分が悪いから。
悪いじゃなくて、下手って言うんだよ、こ
いや
れ。
自分がまあ下手。まあそれがダメと分かってたのに。
10.
So when
I know what you are talking about.
そう、ラズさん、翻訳できる。翻訳お願いします。
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Emily did a very aggressive play that was unwise and paid 12,000 because of that. Sorry.
じゃあまあ、その、どうだったっけそのマグダさんも日本語勉強頑張ってください。そう彼女も日本語勉強中今。
あ、そっか。
うん、そう。こっち麻雀やるためにこっちよく来る。あ、もう今回私勝ちます。もう無茶なことしない。
そっか。かも。
しれます。多分で言いましょう。
どっちでもいい。
どっちでもいい。
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
はいはいはいはい。じゃあ、イランバナナ。いや、イランバナナ、もうずっと言ってたけど、負けちゃった。違う、なんか考えない。今回はそれ変えないと。なんかイランバナナって言ったら負けちゃう気がする。イランバナナじゃなくて、じゃあ、おまけ。おまけはいらないのやつ。おまけ。
No.
違う。
Omake is when you give somebody something for free as a bonus.
じゃあ、おまけじゃなくて、そしたら、ジェフとフミさん。誰ですか？
Yeah, it's a Nigerian, a Yoruba name specifically.
Oh.
Hello. まあ、イランバナナ。じゃあ、ここにはイランバナナ。これでいい。フリージェン。ジェムじゃなくてジェム。お酒が終わった。
大丈夫。
梅酒。美味しかったんですか？私、梅酒大好き。
よかったよかっ
そ
た。
の甘いから。甘いのは好き。そのお酒とかあんまり好きじゃない。甘くないから。苦いのは私好きじゃないから。苦いのは。
自分も苦いのは苦手。
あ、ブラッドさんもどうしよう、無茶しないのは。わからない。じゃあ、これいらない。まずはこれいらんバナナ。バナナ、そうそう、いらんバナナ。No need
If
banana.
you have to say iranai if you are using it as a attributive sentence to describe a noun. You cannot say Iran there. Iran is only on its own.
いらない。でもそれ、いらないバナナ。
What's this Iran banana thing you keep saying?
I don't know what she's trying to do. I've gave up trying to understand. Oh, have you discarded?
Yeah.
Okay.
はい、これ、イランバナナ。
Iranai.
イランバナナ。それ、まあ、普通の日本語じゃないから。
日本語でもないこれ。
日本語でもない。まあ、でも日本語。新しい日本語。
Emily?
They are worth two, so you get two. So you play it, play that.
And then on the next game, next round, you can do those ones.
I don't think you're going to get what you wanted, not even if you grow up.
私の範囲にない。来た。はい。ちょっと待って。確認します。はい。リーチ。
Sure, yeah. So, do you know how to Yeah, so it's
いらんバナナ。いらないバナナ。じゃあ、いらないバナナは日本語でしょ。
一応。
一応です。はい、いらないバナナです。
And this is the most of the market there.
いらないバナナでございます。
Oh, yeah, please.
Oh, wow.
はいはいはい。いらんバナナ。私の前にないね。はい、ロン。
Oh, two? Oh. Okay, so Dora 1, 2, Riichi Tanya Pinfu,
ドラに、
Pinfu Tanya
タニャピンフリッチドラに、
Manga
マンガ、
8000.
8000お願いします。バナナ。意味ない。はい、ありがとうございます。シェシェ。
Is that also Japanese?
はい。
Yeah, I know it's Mandarin. I wondered if it was also.
No, don't say.
中国語。マンガ。
But that's after you lost the Haneman.
それも昔のこと。痛い。その辛いこと忘れればいいじゃん。
無理。
辛いこと忘れればいいじゃん。漫画。じゃあこれなんていう山を作る？
Yes.
I thought I'd open for Tanyao just to keep the dealership, but maybe that was a silly idea.
That depends how far. If you get Tempai with that call, it's fair to do it. If you are still Ishanten, you are just discarding a safe tile, so it's fine even with Ishanten to do that call. But you need to be open to folding if you draw something dangerous. If you are only Ishanten. With dealer, you do have to push a bit more than normal because even if you get summoned, you pay more than everyone else. But there is a limit. So basically, if you are Tempai, you push. If you are Ishanten, you have to think if it's worth. Right. That's basically how it goes. Yeah. You have to decide based on whether you're Tempai or Ishanten. But yeah. Okay.
At least I wasn't a dealer at the time.
Yeah, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, it doesn't really make a difference because you got rolled anyway, so you had to pay. But yeah.
But doesn't it get more expensive?
Only if you get summoned, if they draw. If they run, it's the same. If they run you on the discard, it's the same.
こんなもできる。この
Who is it?
You.
It's me.
Yeah, because you're dealer. You draw first.
勝ちます。
Okay.
絶対勝つ。絶対勝つ。予定です。
どうでしょう。
絶対勝つ予定です。
ハイパイ悪いな。
ハイパン？
ハイパイ。
そう。
No, the ones you get given at the start is called ハイパイ。
ハイパイ、ああ、そうですか。
ハイと配るの漢字で、配るっていう漢字はわかります？
配る、集まるみたいなやつ。
Distribute, give up. High pie, the tiles you get given. Have you discarded? Yep. Okay.
Yep, I have.
Okay.
はい、いらんバナナ。いらないバナナ。
Yeah, I assume you can cultivate bananas in Iran.
Really?
Well, I mean, there are plenty of places hot enough.
Maybe it was a bit too dry, but we'll see.
You'll move.
いらないバナナ。はい。
ポン。
訳できましたってこと。
薬杯ポン。
こうしたらこうあれ見えなくなるでしょ。あ、ポン。ポン。はい、私も訳できました。どうすればいいの？わからない。いらないです。いらません。はい。訳できました。なんていうんですか？訳杯。訳杯？
薬杯ポン。
訳杯ポン。訳杯。
ポン。
あ、またポン。じゃあ一番もうリーチしたもう早い。一番好きな漢字はありますか？
ないです。
全部好き。
あ、ロン。One. Okay, so 2000. Yeah.
2000。
Give me change on.
2000。
What at least this hand I had. And I've been getting it up.
What are you waiting on?
649 291 already.
Okay, yeah. 6, okay.
It wasn't so clear because of the trick set.
Oh, it wasn't peaceful, but he had the Dora. It's good. It's good enough.
あ、電池が切れちゃいそう。
We almost forgot. We have to wait. Can you? There was a bunch of things. Can you just mix a little bit? Okay. We're already on East 4. Wow, that's fast. Okay.
Listen, if you've got step off, don't let me. Do you need to borrow my phone charger?
No, I don't need to. I just need to keep.
If you need to go see your family.
Oh, no, I won't be visiting him tonight because he's a bit groggy. But there's something else I'm seeing if I've got time
そうそれ
to
ポ
go
ンポンの時、私のポンの時のことかな。
Okay. Well, we could.
It's okay. I grabbed
Yeah,
the East.
let's just pick up the paces.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's East 4. This is going relatively fast.
It's because of my dyslexia. It just takes me a little bit longer to stack the tiles. I know it's kind of annoying. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16.
大丈夫。大丈夫。知ってる？知ってますか？聞いたことがありますか？大丈夫。それは大丈夫。
Okay.
そう実はそれ本当の日本人から聞いた。大丈夫。
I don't know what you're on about.
大丈夫じゃなくて大丈夫。そういう表現があります。実は。
Okay, you two roll then.
はい。Yes.
6. That's not really. You're not really rolling the dice, are you? Though.
I did. しました。
You've What if you set them up? I mean, to be that wouldn't work unless I was your collaborator, but I am not, so it's fine. Graham?
じゃあ、今度はちゃんと、なんて言うすれロール。
Graham?
今度はちゃんとロールします。ロールじゃなんていう日本語です
投げる。
投げる
To throw the dice.
投げる。
Yeah.
今度はちゃんと
Or,
投げます。
or 振る。サイコロを振って。振る means also to
サイコロ。
サイコロ is what is called dice.
じゃあ、今度はちゃんとサイコロを振ります。
Yes.
と言いたかったけど、やめました。
Okay, right. So go in about 12 minutes, and that's all.
Anyway, can you discard them again?
はい。じゃあ、バナナやつはどっちかな？バナナは、やっぱりバナナはこれです。今日は暑いですね。日本より暑いかもしれない。
それはないですね。
じゃあ、日本は今日何度ですか？まあ、昨日、日本はもう昨日でしょ。
日本は明日。
日本は明日。イランバナナ、白です。
I was like trying to wave with like, yeah. Totally. I was like, my mom was like, no point with that one, just understand that. Two greens.
じゃあみんな日本語を勉強してください、みんな。イランバナナ。
You could push the wolf further. Aren't you a bit aren't you a bit like
Sorry,
yeah,
push.
I discarded it.
Squeeze で日本語で何て言うの？
I don't know off the top of my head.
いらないです。
Pun.
Oh, look who it is.
でも暑いかな。
I'm reading the small print. Yeah, magnetically attractive.
Counting is my strong point. Yeah,
Education,
Oh, I love that.
suicide.
朝日。 ビル。
It's anime opening.
どんな？
It's from Durarara.
ラララ。
That's what the anime is called.
何の話？
A bit complicated.
複雑？ 恋の話？
No,
違う。
more like
憂鬱の話。
gangs fighting in Tokyo.
争い。
Yes.
ポンポンポンポンポンポンポン。
もっと早く言ってよ。 で
いらないどうせ。
Yeah.
オンラインマージョン層でしょ。
I got Master 1 on Mahjong Soul. I'm Django Ichi.
あ、赤ドラ。
赤尾ピン。
赤尾ピン。うん。
Another Dora. Bit funny. Not from. What are you doing? Kasama.
はい、イカサママージャン。
Yeah, okay. It's like uni with family.
Riichi?
Yeah, sure.
But it's just a bit late in the hand, so
This is not late.
リチの
It's middle game, as it were.
ああ、これはちょっとやばい。これはやばいけど、私は親だから、なんか。
Are you going to deal in on Ipatsu again?
だから、でも、役割だから。
Yokubari.
欲張り。欲張り。欲張り。はい。欲張り。大丈夫かな
because I've been playing a lot of cards on the clock tower recently, maybe I think getting a little bit better at bluffing. I'm still not quite sure how you bluff in Mahjong.
I mean, it's a very small, like, basically, if you have an expensive hand, if you look very excited, that will tell people your hand is expensive. Oh, nice one. Let's see.
危ない。私もこれ。
What do you have?
It's Riichi Mahjong, one Akadora.
Okay, this is Dora, one Ura. Okay, so Dora,
リチピンフドラに
Riichi, Pinfu, Dora.
So it'll be 7/7 run. So.
Yeah, let me just check if there's anything. Oh, no, nothing yet. Yeah, Riichi, Pinfu, 7,700.
Anyway, I think it's probably time to. Well,
We've effectively done a comparison anyway. I mean, we can count it and post the results in the chat.
じゃあロブさんに
Who tells him? Okay. Oh, we can take ask yours and tell you what the
Okay,
story
yeah,
is. Sorry about that. I hope you're. Listen, we're thinking of you and thinking of your family.
Yeah, I don't think he's just about to die or anything, but obviously when someone's only got one kidney and then that gets infected.
Oh, what's going on?
My uncle was admitted to hospital and with a kidney infection.
Oh, no.
I think he had he had some. I'm not sure if it was removed part. From kidney failure. But so yeah, I mean. Lovely evening, everyone.
Yep,
Thank
thank
you
you.
very much for all the
You have a good time too.
Oh yeah, that's my Riichi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched all things.
I got to. I think I'm second. Yeah, I'm probably second realistically. How much do you have? 35, 37, 38, 38, 700?
Yeah.
I have 32, 33.
How do you work out? That's 10, is it?
Yeah.
10, 20, 30, 40.
Oh, wait, yeah, 40, sorry. 48, 48, 700.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got it wrong. 48, 700. I have 42 and yeah, they're both on minus. So yeah, I'm second. for 4 or 5 things. What are we doing?
I'm just posting this because
Yeah.
Oh,
what did you get? Sorry.
are we getting a substitute? Okay.
Okay. Alright, you have to carry on.
日本語でなんていうの？シャ
So where is all the money?
Sha?
シャ
Oh, hang on a minute. This is why I'm here, because
Do we restart or do we?
No, no, no.
You want to?
そうそうそうな
Okay, fair enough.
もちろ
We
ん
were counting. They're counting the money, but
what round are we in?
Just an
it's
issue
South
for-
one now, I think.
South one. So we
Yeah,
just finished east, yeah?
続けて
So I've got half a game to lose. I mean, to catch up.
Got dealt a pretty bad hand,
Yeah.
metaphorically. But it's okay. Because you're really skilled. You need a handicap.
これマジャンマジ
Kokushi.
ャン特殊ムスタ特殊ムス
The Japanese name for 13 orphans doesn't mean 13.
タ
It means unparalleled warrior. If you are to translate it literally.
Unparalleled warrior.
Yeah. Yeah, because all of them are unpaired.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a pun because in Japanese unpaired and unparalleled like really good at
Very similar.
yeah the same word. So it's a pun, you know, because all of them is like one of each.
特殊ムスなんで
Yeah, it's pretty funny. A lot of the mahjong things are kind of fun. But
Yeah.
マグダ
Let Mac join there. Hooray.
don't take the money from Rome.
Don't take the money from Rob.
But
I don't think anyone's going to listen to that.
in Cantonese, they just got some year, which is a lot more literally, but just 13 eighths.
Ah, okay. So has anyone managed to get a Yakuman this game?
No.
No?
That I've not gotten a single Yakuman yet. I've played 300 games online. Not a single Yakuman.
What about 3-player? Do you do 3-player?
No, if I play 3-player, I'll probably get one, but
Yeah,
I
you
don't
should.
play. I don't
I've
play.
got Sanko a couple of times. And
そう
I've
3
got,
の数え役が
Which one did you do
や
again?
ると
I've
数
got,
え
I've
役の
got
可能
Sanko
性
a
が
couple
高
of
い
times.
Ah.
And then nice Sanko and one.
You play 3-player or?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, because I thought you'd get it in 4-player. I was like, damn, 5.
Back to you.
Ton Anshape, Ton Dora,
ドラトン
Ton, Ton Anshape, Ton.
トンはドラですトン
By the way, Rob, how long have you been playing for?
Forever.
Oh, okay.
Nearly forever.
Nearly
10
forever.
年か
Yeah.
な
So we've opened 10 years ago, so about 10 years.
10年
Okay.
So
But you didn't play Mahjong before you opened the shop, did you? It's something that just sort of fell naturally out of the shop.
Oh, this
yes.
is South
So
Round.
when we were talking to people, when we were running meetups out of our house before we opened, we ended up with
何
some people who came and showed us some mahjong,
No, okay.
and it was very interesting. And then after that, we found some people who showed us Riichi Mahjong.
Oh, okay.
That was even more interesting.
Yeah, I think it's the best version. Not to be disrespectful to all the player of Chinese or Cantonese mahjong, but
Yeah.
in my opinion, it's the most interesting variant. Because there's so many things you need to consider, but also the horribly complicated point calculation can
Yeah.
be.
Okay, so
With all the weird rules, when can you can while in Riichi? Like, if it changes the interpretation of your hand, you cannot can while in Riichi. That's
Yeah.
very funny.
I think Mahjong, Riichi Mahjong is a game that's easy to play on the computer. I think I'd be incredibly lost playing it in person had I not played it on the computer before.
I think it's
Green
sometimes
Dragon, anyone?
it's a bit annoying to not see anyone else. So I like it a lot more in person in some ways.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But it's obviously it's a lot faster on the computer. But if we could have automated tables, then it would be quite fast in person as well.
It's funny how it does it. It is different playing online and playing in person. Some people prefer online and some people prefer in person.
For Riichi, I do. Yeah.
Sorry, which you prefer?
For Riichi, I prefer online.
Which
And,
you prefer
and we
online?
have a strong community as well. It's not like I'm just playing against random people I don't even know.
I've played like 300 games online. I'm like Master 1 right now on Mahjong Soul, which is like top 3% or something. But
すごい。
but like
天才、天才。
no, it's actually it's getting very stressful because you would look at the AI bot analysis and it points out like every small error you make. And like sometimes you lose and you're not sure if it was your fault or you just get bad luck and that's the part that's annoying about it. Because when you play online you're a lot more incentivized to min-max, to try to play like as perfect as you can, right?
Yeah.
If you have all these analysis tools, you can see your history. Like you do something stupid here, it's not recorded anyway, right? But when
い
you
や、
play,
もう今配信中。
but
It's just I have mixed feelings about this game.
Say again.
I have mixed feelings about this
Okay.
game. Yeah. I say that I've been stream playing on Mahjong Soul, but that was with a commentator who was like, who was the everybody's hands. It was broadcast with a 5-minute time delay, and it was explaining what I was doing. You know, before I came here, if you play on Mahjong Soul, you also you don't have to remember the kanjis as well because it will show you the English numerals. As
oh,
well.
do you not know the kanji?
I do now.
Okay.
From having
じゃあ、
played
ドラ。
in person.
Mm.
Tourism is also
They tell you about Furitel, yeah.
Tourism is a lot easier to learn on the computer.
I mean, unless you play at the throne room, the highest rank, they disabled all of those indications at the highest rank. But
I mean, by the time you're at that point, you know Tourism, you know your way.
what?
She's not east.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is true.
Yeah.
It's indeed, and it's also a south round, by the way, in
And
case.
it's south. I think yeah.
No.
I really wanted to stack it, but it's pretty unlikely at this point.
I made my decision very early with that.
Yeah, you took a risk. Yeah, that was the point. The Dora is east and they dropped 2 of them, so I'm like, the likelihoods I get the other one are quite small. Mata shomonai na kira. What is this? Okay, I guess. Oh no, maybe I did something stupid. We'll see with time. Mm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Oh, it's just out of the way, really. So in terms of what I do with bottles, take the bag out and put it in the store. Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, go. We're just sad.
ご遠慮なく。チ
Can't wait for Emily to deal in again. Uh,
間違えました。
this is this one, yes.
ちょっと間違えましたけど。そうでした。ああ。
It's not safe, Emily. It's just not safe. Oh, it is safe.
That's relatively safe, somewhat safe. Just like this one is somewhat safe. But
If I were clever, I would set it up.
Let's have a pond, shall we?
本。
wow, very aggressive, very aggressive.
He's not east.
Yeah, but usually like Riichi that cuts Dora, that would tell you that he has already enough points, right? So it's a bit scary. This is
You're
fine.
assuming I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Oh.
So
Yeah, but no,
there's a bunch of like strategy books written on Riichi Mahjong. Have you ever read any?
Not many of them, no. I know the Dana Chiba one.
Oh yeah.
That is the
But yeah, that's the, yeah.
It's
So,
okay.
なんだったっけ？主的なんとか。
Shubiteki.
守備的。守備的。
But if you speak Japanese, a lot more like.
Yeah, there's a million YouTube channels if you speak Japanese.
so that Aquarian girl asks who's winning. This hand, there's one Riichi out.
No, who has the most points here? I think it's Rowan, yeah.
That's not very nice.
If it.
No. So.
Mata yabai na yatsu.
I'm also in a bit of an unpleasant situation myself. Technically, because I'm dealer, I'm supposed to somewhat push, but wait, this is like, oh, it's not that scary. It's fine. Sumo. What do you have?
But not much else. Let's check the order.
Is there
3.
okay? 2P. You get one Dora. Dora, Riichi.
Oh, that's a
Yeah, so you are 437.7. But actually, because it's sumo, it's 7.9. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So wait, no. How much? Wait, pinfoot sumo. Is it 2,000, 3,900, right?
Which pinfoot sumo?
Dora. 2,000,
3,000.
3,900. You get 3,900 from me and 2,000 from So give me a 1,100. 2,000 each. Oyakaburi.
Ni.
2,000.
Do I need to get
1,000.
change? No, it's just cool.
You just take the money off us and feel smug.
If anyone's
That's all.
short of riches there.
I'm just short of everything. Don't worry, I won't reach. I'll just get.
Do you not have money for Rich? You do. You do have
I
money
do have money
for.
for reach. I just don't have the stick. So.
Okay.
I was just thinking you need to swap.
Yeah, you get a closed hand flash
If you want to
for.
get rid of yours and just get a ready one, there is that what you're trying to do? So you feel richer, richier.
I mean, that's not an option if it just adaptation for you, honestly.
No.
You
We'll-
just
we'll
get
wait
if
until
you get a
time.
closed hand full flash Haneman, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm doing next.
Yeah, it's pretty good, and you don't even have to announce it. You can just like quick someone off guard.
I think of when it's very Hong Kong hand.
Honitsu is somewhat realistic. Chinitsu is very rarely. It's only 0.8% of hands won are Chinitsu. But Honitsu is more like 3 or 4%, I think. Honitsu is like realistic. Chinitsu not many times, very rare.
The last time I was here, I was in Virgin Tempai waiting for Ryampeiko, which was very funny.
Yeah, Ryampeiko is quite rare. Ryampeiko is also quite rare. But
There's that one where you thought it was unbalanced, but it wasn't.
Ryampeiko is when you have one Ipeiko twice, like two different.
Ryampeiko は2番 ?2番
Ryan, Sanhan.
3班。ああ、そう。Ryampeiko 3班。
It sounds not much for how rare a hand this is, but it's actually nice to do. So if you can get it into Ryampeiko.
If your sumo is Haneman.
個、一ペイコ、兩ペイコ、三ペイコ、四ペイコ。
Sanpeiko doesn't. You can't have that many tiles in your hand, unfortunately.
Unless you're like playing Taiwan Mahjong or
So,
something.
How many tiles do you have in Taiwan?
台湾麻
In
雀。
Taiwan Mahjong, it's like 16 tiles or something like
いや、
that.
Still
18。
impossible because it will,
18、18。
it will have to be 18. It will have,
18。18。台湾。でしょ
I started wasting people as well. Not like because of like I just paid attention because you would mention them so much. I'm like, I'll make this thing
Oh, sorry.
to me. Like, I never
who's
played
おや、誰ですか
who was dealer last?
It's like now I can't unsee it. Yeah.
Was it
I'm always messaging my brother.
親は誰
was you the dealer?
At 40, I didn't care.
Oh, yeah.
Then you have to pay more.
ああ、そう、もっと払わないと。もっと高
Oh,
く。
you were a dealer?
You can rewind it on the stream. Can you rewind it on the stream so you can
Uh,
video it?
Who was dealer? Do you remember who was dealer? Was
You
it?
were.
I was okay. Then it's fine.
Yes, 'cause we
But I
started
paid
on
for
South One.
I paid
South
for
One.
1,000. Okay, it's fine. I thought he was dealer for a second. I was like, you paid, yeah. Now you are dealer.
South One.
Did you take your stick back?
Oh, yeah.
You
Sorry.
take your stick.
Yeah, because my stick was there.
Yeah.
親は、見えない。
It was me. It was me.
親は、
Six.
そう、ラーズさん。
Oh, I do it down.
役に立つ、これ。役に立つ。
I,
Useful.
it's hard to tell what's luck and what's skill in Mahjong. I genuinely do think I'm getting better at it.
Hmm.
When you win, it's skill. When you lose, it's luck.
Yeah.
No, mostly I think if you're not playing like online or a huge number of recorded games, you can not really tell. Like, but yeah, I feel like since I've ranked up, I'm like being a lot more careful and I'm not making very stupid mistakes. I'm not dropping a very useful tiles. I'm not dealing in very stupid ways. So I feel like I'm playing better. But it's a very defensive game in reality.
The higher up the thing you go, because you get punished.
You get punished if you
Very
play.
punished.
Yeah, if you play aggressive, you lose very quickly.
Yeah.
You have to like play to the value of your hand. If you play a bad hand very aggressively, you lose quickly. You have to know when it's time to give. Some people even do what's called folding from starting hand, where they drop nines and keep all the honors so that they, in case someone reaches, because they know that their hand is so bad, it's not even worth to try to hit you. But yeah, you have to drop first. Yeah.
切る。捨てる。
But yeah, that's the interesting part about this game. But also, even if you defend, when you go even higher up, people start to know what you are allowed to push, like how much you can get away with. And if you don't do that, you can't go that high up because people will push which to you it seems risky, but in reality, like expectation value wise, it's worth pushing that tile. And then you have to like start really studying. Let's say you have to know like how much should I push for Tempai? When should I fold if I'm in Tempai? If it's Tempai for 2,600 or for 5,200, do I fold against one Riichi? What about against two Riichi? And like if when you're against two Riichi, it's better to fold because they can hit each other. It's all these factors. It's quite exciting. It's quite exciting, but also very very tiring. And it's when you get very unlucky a few games in a row, it's very depressing. Like there's some streamers who joke that like they've entered hell mode because they're getting only bad tiles and only bad, and like you have to escape hell mode to play the normal game.
The thing I haven't quite got the hang of is falling into a downward spiral when you lose one hand and then you're trying to catch up.
Yeah, so that's another flawed way of like a fallacy, logic fallacy. Because you're like, oh, I lost, so I need to play more aggressive now to like catch up. But if it's
And all
only
you do is end up in more trouble.
yeah, if it's only South 1 or like East 4, you're fine. If it's South 3, sure, that is a legitimate way of thinking. But you know, it depends how far into the game you are. But yeah.
Is it not me?
It's yours.
Are you calling it? No. We call it tilting online.
Yeah.
What,
Japanese
pinball.
tilting. Oh, it's what is called in a lot of games, online games. They call it tilt. They call it so in like League of Legends and like a lot of other popular games.
So in pinball, with real pinballs, if you tilt the game, you upset the balance of it, and there's usually a mechanic in there that stops the pinballs moving around.
Maybe
So
that's
tilting breaks it.
Maybe that's where it comes from.
Yeah.
I don't know what the origin of the name is, or the term tilting. I'm actually quite curious. I will look it up. I'm very curious. Ipin, yes.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
Give me a second, please.
You have
1
8,
秒
maybe 10.
1
Maybe
秒
10. Thank you for your generosity.
10秒です。1、2、3、4、ピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッピッ
I don't know if I did the correct thing. We'll find out.
Ooh. Iwan. Iwan.
Not an Ewok.
Iwan. Iwan. Iwan.
Sorry. Okay, apparently it comes from poker, the term tilt.
Okay.
Yeah. Tilting is okay, interesting.
So one of the big
Now this is quite tilting, if you can see, you know.
one of the big top tower streamers called Pasha is a very big fan of a game called
Oh no, actually it did originate from pinball, where physically tilting the machine causes games to flash the word tilt and freeze the flippers. Yeah,
Yeah.
you were right. So, have you played lots of pinball?
No, but I'm old enough to. That was the only thing you could go was to a pinball arcade.
That's kind of funny.
there's a streamer who's a very big fan of a game called The Gang, if you've come across it, which is cooperative poker in essence. Yeah, Riichi. That's correct.
またリーチ、まだ来た。
That
East has reached.
usually, reaching as dealer is usually correct. Very few cases where it's wrong.
It's not great, right? But we'll see what happens.
Thank you for telling us.
Yeah,
Now
that's
we
great.
know.
I feel a lot better.
Now we know we can be a bit more aggressive, you know. Maybe he's bluffing though. You never know. Very dangerous. Yeah, I mean, if that hits, he would have an insane weight. If he dropped 6 and 8 and he has 9-9, that would be crazy. Quite unlikely. Quite unlikely, I believe.
I could be racing for 7 pairs, you know. I do declare Riichi for 7 pairs quite often. I'm waiting on that 7-9 pin.
Yeah, but your discards don't look like 7 pairs. Someone who goes for 7 pairs never discards honors and 9s first. Unless, yeah, it's that's the magic of the game gets a bit lost when you play a few hundreds. 7 pairs looks extremely unlikely. I would be quite impressed if it was 7 pairs.
来た。
Pay.
Pay. I pay.
In Mahjong, you call it pay.
Just to have awareness of how people from different background cultures would have that interaction. So good.
今危ないです。あ、これ。はい。キューピー。
Yep. Give me a second.
1秒。
Rich.
嘘。やだ。
Okkake Riichi. Chasing Riichi.
Dora comes out.
Dora comes out and he's not sumo, so I'm very happy.
Why? Oh no, it's probably.
It's one scut. It's one scut, so it should be fine.
なるほど。パワンパワンパワンパワン
Pawan, yes, that's what you call that one.
パワン
Wow. Okay, this is safe. Wrong.
Ah,
Okay, Riichi, Dora, Dora. What was the? Huh? Dora-san.
Dora-san.
Dora-san, Riichi. It's close. It's Mangan, 8,000.
ドラさん漫画8000。あ、8000。親じゃない。
Okay.
Oh no, wait, it's the Mangan, isn't it? So it's 12.
What?
Oh,
No, you are Dora.
yeah.
It's not Dealer Mangan. It's okay. It's only 8,000. Yeah, I had a good weight, so I thought it's worth chasing.
I was waiting on the 2 or the 5.
いや、全然。
Oh, 2.5.
Yeah.
So that's a good weight.
Okay.
I guess it's double-sided. Double-sided weight is usually good.
Okay, so it's good to declare Riichi then.
Of course, when two Rian men, so double-sided weight,
Yeah.
you almost always Riichi, especially if you're dealer.
Even if it's not painful.
Even if it's not painful, even if it's Riichi Nomi, it's usually considered safe. But if nobody else has Riichi yet, if someone else has Riichi, it's a bit debatable.
Which they haven't.
Yeah, but yeah. Did you only have no nothing else? Just Riichi, no Dora.
I think I had a red 5.
If you had one Dora, it's really good already as dealer, because you get Riichi Dora. If it's sumo, it's already 320, which is already like 6,000 as dealer. Yeah, 40. Wait, more maybe. I think no, like 6,000. Yeah, 6,000 as dealer, which is already quite good. 6,000 is quite a lot. But yeah. But yeah, usually when people say bad weight, they mean when you have like 2-4 waiting for a free, because that's only one time.
Oh, yeah. What about a shampoo race? Is that a bad way?
It's relatively bad, yeah. But if it's 1 and 9 or 9 and honor, it's considered better, because people are more likely to drop those because they're less useful.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I repeat.
怒られちゃった。何があった？
Making the wall.
あ、いや、ちょっと待って。
I don't even mean it to that. I was like, I don't know why to make it.
There was no way I was gonna let him beat that.
It's giving your brown there.
Oh, sorry. Breaks on that.
I just move the whole board. It's like,
Switch it around.
今の9時半。これを。Hello.
Oh. I didn't realize that I was from you. So just get yeah, thank you very much.
wow, 13. Wow, she's rolling with her sons in there. So love it. Stop it. Silence, but deadly. Exactly right. I probably lost, but I'm going to have to do it anyway.
Yeah.
When I wasn't skilled.
Yeah. So have we finished the round?
Yeah.
I really have.
So you got time.
So we now finish going round. So it was like the last chance. So you want 10 turns.
For the steps.
A point, so 10 on yellow.
Yeah.
No, I remember there was a week. Last year.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Then you don't get another curve.
So you can upgrade your yellow to something.
Yeah.
Turns into an extra point.
Yeah.
Is each any person just normally
Go.
Blue's the same.
Anybody in the world ever gone Coke? You've really got Pepsi.
Yeah.
No, because that's what I wonder. You're
coming in.
supply on here, so you can upgrade it. So that's it.
She had converted her
Because you
one
went
stuff.
first.
You don't have
She converted her one.
And then that's what up there.
Oh, yes, that was done.
Pepsi as if
Yeah.
it's the same thing. It's not.
No, I think
That's always
it's
Yeah, it really is. And it's awesome.
7 points.
Oh, I think you're so ahead. You're still ahead.
It's good.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I like Pepsi, but so, like, I don't know why.
So let's go around and have points. When we are out, 1.
14, 16, and 9.
So have you been to Japan then?
No, Pepsi Max.
Me? Oh yeah, I've been like 2 times.
Did you play Mahjong when you were there?
No, because I didn't know
ま
Mahjong
だ知ら
exists.
なかったでしょあの時
Oh,
I only learned about Mahjong 2 months ago.
oh really?
I only learned how to play 2 months ago.
天才
But like I knew I had heard of it, but it sounded really esoteric and complicated, so I did not get near it for a while. Because I know some people who are very into it, and it sounds very abstract and obscure. And it's like, what are these words? They speak so many words I've never heard of, so I was like so confused. So
I mean, it is at a stage complicated. I had a very similar experience before I came here. Learning about Mahjong from friends who like to play really, really quickly. So, did you start to learn Mahjong here then?
yeah, because at my university there is a Mahjong society, and people play there. And then somebody held like a small little like mini conversion course, because most people are playing Cantonese Mahjong, and they were like how to teach them how to play Riichi. And I came there not knowing even Cantonese Mahjong, and he was like explaining, assuming you know the Chinese version. And then after that I was very intrigued and spent a lot of hours looking up the rules on my own after I went to that session.
So you were Imperial then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, how do you know?
I was just thinking what universities are near here. I was going to guess no, it's not.
Yeah, so I'm an Imperial, yes.
Oh,
I'm a PhD student.
oh, okay. I'm trying to think. I think Wilson is a student somewhere, a postgraduate student as well.
What I'm saying is, if you're the kind of person
But yeah, been spending way too much time on Mahjong. Maybe I should spend more on my project. Probably.
麻雀夢中になりましたか麻雀
Yeah, I'm getting a bit dizzy. Honeymoon is a bit over. Played a lot, way too many hours in the past month. You get tired of it at some point. But yeah, there was another person who came here who was very good. What was the name?
Wilson
Oh, was it Wilson? Oh yeah, it was Wilson. It was
Oh,
Wilson.
you talk very loudly.
Yeah, who feels kind of rude, but not really. It's like kind of like a bit unaware.
そう
Just
ウィルソンも天才本当 本当に
Yeah,
天
no,
才の
because
人。
he gave me a bunch of advice because he's like master freak. He was quite good on.
I think the stream is not muted.
Yeah.
何
I think you is the stream muted?
No.
Oh, good. So we can say what we like.
No, 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 no,
It's not muted.
no.
I don't mind. I don't care.
何何でもいい。何でも言っていい。
I don't really care. But yeah, no, he gave me some very good advice because he was like, oh, you should be more careful. You didn't notice that I called for that tile, that you had less tiles. Why did you do that? Like, he was very, like, nitpicking,
何
but
か
but
変なこと言った
no.
問題ないでしょ
I don't know. But yeah. But yeah.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. It's your turn. 8.
8. Harry, Aquarian girl, are you a beautiful mermaid? You what? I take those.
Is this someone you know? Just some random internet person.
I don't. Who's the Aquarian girl? I don't recognise them.
Oh,
Oh, unless it's Magda. Oh, you're hinting, Emily. Yeah. Take some time.
マグダさん。
So Magda is a beautiful girl. So.
そうそう。
I was thinking because the last time, this is a very obscure British thing, but the last time we were here, there was playing on the on Rob's eclectic soundtrack, Stingray. From
Stingray.
Yeah, from the 60s. It's a very old British children's TV show.
Yeah. Part of my childhood.
I would not know about such things.
But yeah, that's the closing theme.
Oh, Marina. Aquamarina. Yeah.
Oh, wow. You have a lot of, what's it called? Inside references.
白
Doing what? Sound free? Yes, sound free.
How free, yes.
3 yellows and a green.
Oh, so on the card,
3 yellows.
on the box, in the box, on the card there, there's a card on the top, that one there. Am I ready to go again?
Yeah.
I definitely.
Good job.
はい。
3 yellows.
初
Yeah, I get 4 yellows.
じゃない
Haku Hatsu Chun.
白初チュン。
And then you get 3
いや、
yellows.
でも、初チュン白。いや、
No, most people say Haku Hatsu
白
Chun.
初チュン。
That's the order people say it in. To remember when it's Dora, which one?
If you're used to the MPS set notation, that's the order that will come up. There's also hackers, the 5, that's
なん
the
なん。
On.
Ah,
見せて。
Where is that guy?
that's a very interesting order to do it in.
そう、正しくない、全然ダメです。
I like how you take it before showing the ones in your hand.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Sorry.
No,
I
it's,
should show.
it's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. I don't-
But I should show first. I should show first.
Yeah, I think it doesn't matter whether you take it or drop first, but you're supposed to show first
Yeah.
either way.
ピン。
Yeah,
ピ
technically.
ンです。
I think whether you take or drop, that's whatever, right? It's just like whether you show.
見せるのは大事ね。
Yeah.
そうじゃないと。イカ様。イカ様。
Oh, everything's okay.
あ、イランバナナ、キュー。
Iran banana.
イランバナナ。
Is it? Because it's got a curvy shape. Is that-
No, she just says, I don't know what she's trying to say, but she's saying,
Saying bananas. I don't need this banana.
but she's not.
Yes, we have no bananas.
Yeah. These tiles are made of acrylic something. What is this material even called? I don't know. I guess I
チュ
say
ン。
pon,
ああ、
chun pon.
チュンポン。ステ。ステ。 てる。切るべき。切るべき。切ってくだ
Oh,
さい。E1。
good job.
いいそう。
Good job.
次は何ですか。リャンピン。
Yes,
リャンピン。
indeed, that's what it's called. Yes.
Super, yes.
Supin. Oh, nice. You know all of them.
ス私よく忘れちゃうス。なぜなら4とか C 覚える。
We had some visitors from America once who had never played Japanese mahjong before, but who only knew American mahjong.
Oh,
And they named all of the tiles that they throw out. Which is kind of useful if you're in the
サン
Japanese
ピ
thing
ン。
and are waiting to run something. But I don't think it's the usual Japanese mahjong.
yeah.
はいよく見えないから。だから私
I'm watching this comedy channel. It's a
Mono?
yeah, it's a Japanese channel, but there's one. They have like
ポン。
Is that a mahjong call?
ポン。
Yeah, it's a bit-
Or is it a
ポン
cheetah?
や。
it's a bit of bad manners.
えっ
I
と
have to be honest.
じゃあ次
No, that's very nice.
はい。ポンや。
But
ポンや。
yeah, there was this comedy channel where there's one guy who, every time he runs someone, he sings a little song, like one of the characters in a skit, and it's so funny because it's like to annoy people on purpose.
Rowan, you're on.
Oh, it's very There's
Yeah.
a concept on
He's a very funny character, like he annoys, but I imagine it can be very frustrating to play with somebody who plays to annoy people on purpose.
the
No?
Seriously, my legs are killing. What the hell?
But I think also, I mean, I get what you said.
So cute.
Two green again? Two green?
Make-
Two, no, one yellow. I'll have one yellow back.
Tough
oh,
decisions.
yeah, there's
Yeah, that does feel
Very suspicious, this card.
そう怪しい
You used to have to say, guys.
怪しい人物が現れました 初
Yeah, thank you for announcing every tile.
頑張りますこれからも
There's a concept on Mahjong Soul. So I'm one of these people, especially if I've declared Riichi, I will set the automatically declare run button.
Yeah, I also play Pussy.
But there are some people who do what's called torture time, which is basically where when the run button shows up, they wait for an enormous
Yeah,
amount of time and spam
Yeah,
an
they spoil spam emotes when they're about to run you.
And it's particularly annoying when they run you for very low value power.
But I've never had that. I've actually maybe had it happen once in 300 games.
やっぱり
Maybe it's because I play on Japanese server. So even when I was in lower ranked rooms, it's only Japanese people in lower ranked rooms. So it wasn't any. I feel like people on the English servers are more toxic in Mahjong online. But yeah, in Japan people know almost nobody uses emotes, or they use it when somebody wins the Yakuman. They would put an emote to be like, oh my god, what's this? But yeah.
痛い
you had so many.
It's quite difficult to be genuinely toxic in Mahjong because there's no text communication. And anyway, you're playing against people who...
No, but in chess, someone told me to kill myself when I was playing chess
Dear.
online. That was really funny. And they also made like a racist insult because of my Romanian flag, which was very funny as well. Very
It's funny how people like to be nasty.
yeah.
そう
Yeah. But yeah, I was surprised that people can be toxic in chess. I didn't know that's a thing.
I think the pandemic made us go
まあ、
a
シアスの
little
人
bit
た
loose.
ちは、まあね、
I am very deliberately not in very big Discord servers. I don't know people from Amazon. I try to stick to small groups of
ディスコードを
conversation
インストールしたば
between
か
me.
り。
So you're not in the
まだ
Mahjong
使い方
Soul
全然
Discord
わからな
server.
い。
Well, the official one, no.
I am I post quite often in there recently. It's quite funny.
I'm in the Toronto
うん、
Riichi
ベイビ
Mahjong
ー、どうしよ
server.
う、どうしよう。危ない。だけど、はい、
Zo?
三ぞ。
はい、チ。
三ぞいらない。で、あ、ポンポン。うわ、ドラさん。はいはいはいはい。
まあ、先に上がられたら意味ないじゃん、ドラさん。
ドラさん。
But if someone wins before you, it doesn't matter.
まあそうだけど。正しいこと言うんですね。
Riichi.
リーチ？
激アツ。
まずははい。まずははい。
Okay. I did. Let's see, Emily. Do you deal in or do you win your
私
freedom?
勝ちたいんですけど、勝ちたいんです。いや、でも私、勝つ道しかない。だから、これ捨てる。はは。
Wrong.
いやー、私勝
Very
ちたかっためっち
anticlimactic.
ゃ
One Dora, none. Yakuhai Dora, right?
これ見て、私こんなに
Yeah.
ドラドラドラドラ
You're not jumping the full, so it's just 2,000, right?
Yeah.
2,000 in the stick. Oh, yeah, 3,000 because you're dealer.
I am dealer, yes.
Yeah, so it's
Is that 3,000?
Or 2,900.
2,900.
2,900 and with the stick. Yeah, then the stick. 2,900 in the stick.
900 and the stick. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Very nice.
So you've only been playing Mahjong for 2 months, so
Yeah.
I think you've picked it up much more quickly than I have. Because I've been playing since December, and I think you're already doing better than I am.
I played like, how many games do you have on Mahjong Soul?
I try to play a hand shot every day. I'm a bit out of practice.
I probably have been playing like 4 or 5 a day for the last 2 months.
I've got a job, so I can't do that sort of thing.
Yeah, understandable.
I try to do it on the. This is what I think about hand signal. I try to do like some nights are singing, but you know you're definitely going to do it sometimes. I try to do it on the bus on the way to work.
No, but it's great strategy.
Yeah, no, I really should spend more time on my project, but it's quite at a very frustrating stage where I don't know, I feel quite disillusioned. I was expecting better from this prestigious institution called Imperial, but my supervisor is not of much use, and I'm doing a theoretical biophysics project, so it's a lot. Every time it's like it's very unclear what I should do next. So that's why I end up procrastinating that lot, because I'm not sure what's the next step, and my supervisor is not of much use either. I asked him and he gives me some very vague advice, and I look at papers. So it's very weird to be a PhD student. Honestly, I don't know. It's very odd.
I mean, one of the things that was actually genuinely really helpful about playing in a tournament was because we did it all in teams. So they put like all of the really inexperienced people with the really experienced people, so that you like after you played the game, there was somebody.
What is it about?
When I was doing a tournament, one thing that was really great was being in a team. So they like tried to have a team with a mix of different abilities, and then more experienced people would help you out and like tell you what you've done wrong.
Oh yeah. No, that's good. I want to go to this tournament in August, supposedly. Honestly,
In England?
Yeah. There's a lot of tournaments in England.
Because we seem to really like struggle to get people here, like to schedule a game, and like when it comes to the Cantonese Mahjong, like you always have the opposite problem. Like if you turn up 5 minutes late, all of the tables will be full, kind of thing.
No, I think there's like another group I go to where there's like 4 to 8 people every time we go.
Yeah.
but not that many there either. But some of those people they go to a lot of these tournaments and they tell me about it. So I'm going to go to the one in August. I forgot where it was. But
It's not the Toronto Riichi Open then, if it's in England.
what?
It's not the Toronto Riichi Open.
Oh
They're
no, I'm
New
not
York.
going over oceans for a tournament. I'm not that level, nor can I afford it. So I would not do that. Is that like the World Championship or what?
I don't. There might be a World Championship.
There
I'm
is a
not
World
sure.
Riichi Open, but I don't know where it is usually. I think it might be in Japan actually.
そう、日本。
Yeah.
I think
今
that's
年、
What are
今
they?
年それやってる。日本で。
You've gone?
いや、今年その大会は
this
今
year.
年。
Oh yeah. Okay, fair enough.
なんか X でたくさん書いてるでしょ。
Uh-huh.
日本語の練習しないと私は難しい。頑張らない。
On the Mahjong Soul server, there's a player who watches me stream quite often, and he's asking me, "Are you going to play and stream tonight?" There is one person who likes to watch other people play and stream.
日本人です。
いや、日本人じゃないです。
日本人じゃなくて。
でも日本に住んでる人。
ああ、そう。
Yeah, they live in Japan and they play a lot of Mahjong. I want to go to Japan to play at the Janso, at the
ジャンソン。
place. Okay.
Hi, sorry. Could I get a rose lemonade? Could I get a rose lemonade? Thank you.
じゃあ、外国人がマンションをどのくらい買っているか調べる。新しく新しく建てたマンションの、値段が高くなっています。東京23区で、これなんていうの？平均じゃあ東京23区で平均の値段が1億円以上になっています。そうなんです。理由は外国人が住むためで